Welcome to Renegade TV. Hit them buttons, like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the hype button. I need you to do all that, cause we about to ride. Now ride with me.
Sometimes you gotta let karma fix it, man. Cause if you fix it, you going to jail, man.
Coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ruben, Batman, Bill. And his opponent, fighting directly across from him out of the blue corner. He's wearing the black trunks with green and yellow trim and weighing at 158 pounds. Hailing from Mount Airy, Maryland, he has a professional record of 47 wins, 6 losses, with 34 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the former 3-time champion of the world, Simon Mr. Brown.
This was more than a fight. Shortly after, rap man Ruben found out he had stomach cancer. Simon Brown ended up winning the fight. Rap man stayed on the stool. Another guy watched this fight. When Rap Man entered the ring this night, he had a bandana covering the lower half of his face, showing only his eyes. The guy who watched this fight seen that and sprung into action. He seen those eyes before. Only thing was on his mind at this point was revenge. He knew for a fact who killed his girl, who killed his homie, and who put him in a coma. The plot thickens. See, the eyes don't lie, right? So they say, you know. However, another individual was fighting a different fight. He was fighting for his freedom.
On April 16, 1994, 2 gunmen opened fire on Tomar Locker, Keisha Craig, and Keith Smith. Mr. Smith died at the scene. Ms. Craig was able to drive her car to Southeast Washington Hospital Center. She unfortunately died at that scene, but Tomar Locker was the one survivor. According to Tomar Locker, James Fowler and Anthrone Williams, also known as Southeast Williams, were the gunmen. Both men were charged. Mr. Fowler's trial was first, and he was found guilty. He received 2 life without parole sentences, consecutive, plus 60 years. Tomar Locker, the surviving victim, drove from North Carolina to Washington, D.C., where he gunned down Ruben Ratman Bell in the lobby of Washington Hospital Center. Mr. Bell was there for chemotherapy. According to Tomar, and in his own defense, he testified that Ruben Bell was the shooter.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ruben, Batman, Bill.
The thing is, everybody was scared of Ruben Bell. Ruben Bell was a boxer and a drug dealer and somebody that nobody wanted to cross. And numerous people came out after he died, after Tomar killed him, that they were not comfortable coming forward with what they knew, because he could hurt not only them, but their family members.
Why weren't you at the initial trial?
Reputation rat had, he had no pics. He was trying to kill you, your family, and everything.
Ruben Bell's own boxing coach, a man named James Scott, signed an affidavit saying that Ruben Bell had confessed to him that he was responsible for the crime and not Mr. Fowler. But again, that even this boxing coach said in his affidavit he was afraid for himself, he was afraid for his family if he came forward while Mr. Bell was alive. James Fowler has attempted to challenge his conviction in every way possible from 1994 up until today. At his trial, he took the stand and he said that he didn't participate in this crime. He knew the people who were involved, but he wasn't there. He had an alibi. The second issue is whether or not Tomar even knew the identity of the people who shot him and shot his girlfriend. At the time that he was arrested for shooting Ruben Bell, he confessed to it, and he also said to the police, and there are handwritten notes by police officers to this effect, Danny, who's Tomar's brother, told him the names of the people who shot him. So is this really eyewitness testimony, or is this somebody repeating a rumor?
Man, the streets went crazy. Hell yeah. Rap Man was somebody, you know. Them dudes up Glass Manor was boogieing back then, you know. They was all over the south side, all up the avenue, they was everywhere. Them dudes had, you know, a lot of guys had love for them dudes, man. I remember the dude who smashed Rap Man came in the block with us over to jail. Man, back then DC jail was wicked. All you heard was mumbling man, that's the dude that got James all that time, man. He lied on him. That's the dude that killed Rap Man. Blah, 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 blah. Motherfuckers who didn't even know nobody involved was in the crevices on the wall, sharpening the mirrors. The gangsters in the unit were sitting back, wanting to see a reaction from Corey Moore. That was James' man. All them guys was real cool. However, Corey was clever and smart. One of the most intelligent guys I ever met in my life. He maintained his poise and ignored the situation and looked at it as if it was a trap from the government. Corey had a trial coming up. Every dude in the block wanted to do something to the dude. Corey told him, man, look, man, stand down. Let that man breathe. Corey isolated himself, man, in the corner, man. All he did was burpees and work out every day and studied law. He ignored the whole situation. I was lost and dumbfounded at first, but then when I really thought about it, damn, that was a trap. They shipped Tomar out the unit ASAP when they figured nobody was gonna do nothing to him. They wanted motherfuckers to slaughter him. The government played vicious games. Government knew the relationship of Corey, James, Rap Man, and all them guys, man. Man, if you think back in hindsight, if the guys would have butchered Tomar on the block, slaughtered him, Corey probably wouldn't have never come home. James home now, he probably would have never came home. Because the government surely was using them as bait.
Sometimes you gotta let karma fix it, man. Cause if you fix it, you going to jail, man. You going to jail. Don't do it.